afternoon guys, welcome to Green's Great Outdoors. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Osprey Aether 70 litre pack. It's the anti-gravity pack. It's got an absolutely amazing harness on it, which we're going to talk about first. So you've got these bars at the top which take a lot of the strain off the shoulder. I'm quite small, so I need to have them tightened right up. It's also got the adjustable back. If you stick your hand down there, that's actually on a Velcro pad, so that can come up and it will be adjustable for you. You've also got, there's quite a big gap here where there's quite a lot of mesh, which gives you a lot of free air to flow through, keeps a lot of sweat off your back. It is also along the pouches at the side there. As the belt goes around your waist, it actually opens it out, the gap. There is quite a big gap behind there. It's a good 2 to 3 inches behind there, so you do get a lot of air going through there. The belt itself is also, you can actually go to Osprey and have the belt molded to your body. They heat the belt up and it's molded to your body. Or if like me, I've had this pack for just over 2 years, so it does actually melt to your body as you're wearing it. That's the belts are interchangeable as well, so if you are quite a big bloke, you can actually get them belts swapped out. This is the medium pack. There is a larger pack which sits at, it's 73. It's 73 litres, the larger pack. This one's the 70. You've also got on the side here, that's a loop which you can put your walking poles in. Your walking poles fit through there. There's a loop on the side which I'll demonstrate now for you. Your pole fits in the hole there, it goes through that gap. You tighten that up. You can now walk safely with your poles in there, which gives you easy access to them, which I tend to use quite a lot. If you don't want to put your poles in there, you do have there's a loop on the back which clips off. Your pole fits into there and it goes into that loop in the bottom. And then you can do that up depending on your preference. There's another loop on the other side, and what you can also do, them loops can actually be stashed away, so I'll just pull that one out there. There is actually a little hole there where you can put that loop back in. So that gives you the option for your walking poles, or you can actually attach more stuff to that if you want. I'm just going to take that off. So that's your walking pole stash bit. As with all packs, you've got your hoisting handle there, which is very strong. I've had up to now I've had 25 kilo in this pack. I'm only a small guy, and with that hoisting handle, I've been able to hoist it onto my back quite safely with no incidents. Getting it up there was quite difficult, I'll have to say. But what I will say is, that harness is absolutely exceptional. I'm only a small guy, I weigh about 60 kilos, so for when I'm carrying 18, 19, 20 kilo in the pack, it is quite heavy. That harness takes a lot of the strain out of the pack. Them bars actually take the weight off your shoulder, and all the weight of the pack is actually driven into your waist belt. So when you're on the flat, you can motor. I won't lie to you, when you're going uphill you will feel it, you will know you've got it on, but as soon as you hit them flat bits, you're away again. This pack weighs about 2 kilos, so as a backpack goes, it's quite heavy. But having said that, I think the harness actually negates that, so you take that away. There is quite a lot going on with this pack, which is why it's so heavy. But we're going to move on to the hood. The hood itself is actually detachable, so you've got a clip there that pops out. You've got a clip there, which I've actually broke one of these, so I might need to get a replacement. As I say, it's pretty battle scarred, this pack. I have been using it a lot. I've done hundreds and hundreds of miles of it. And then as we come round the front, just unclip that there and unclip that there. And put that to the side for a second. So in the top, you've got your integrated rain cover, which is in the pack there at the top. I also like to keep my first aid kit in there under the rain cover, keeps it nice and clean. You've got your rain cover there. That's that. And then next, you've also got, there's another pouch there. I've got some stuff in that. The amount of kit that you can get in here is absolutely unbelievable. I like to use this as my day bag while I'm in camp. So what I'll do is I'll have everything in here that I need to hand. Everything else I'll keep in the rucksack and it's pushed to one side and I don't need to use it. You've also got underneath, there's also a little pocket there. You've got a little loop there which you can attach your keys to if you need to put anything in there that you want nice, tight and secure. What I also like about this hood is the way that it's shaped, because it's got a flat bottom there. At night time, if you want to put some soft stuff in there, like I usually have the rain cover in there. I've normally got my water filter, my hand wipes, hand gel, all that kind of stuff that I have around camp. Once I'm in my tent, I'll empty all of that out, so I've got nothing in there that's rough, and I'll put some soft clothing in there. That doubles as a pillow, and because it's got the flat base, it doesn't move around. So if you get some nice soft stuff in there, guys, you've got a top pillow there. That's the hood. You do also have the option, you've got this flap that's on the top of the pack. So if you don't want to take the hood out, there's actually some buckles here that pop out. They go straight into the straps that you'd normally attach to your hood. And there you have it, you're away to go. Nice flap there. When you're not using it, simply unclip it. Some little clips basically just pop back in. And there they are, nowhere to be seen. Carrying on with the outside, you've got a compression strap. You have another compression strap at the bottom. You've got another loop there, which comes undone. You've then got a stretchy pocket, which you can put a load of stuff in. I like to put my waterproofs in there, my map, anything that you need to hand, you can put in that stretchy pocket there. You've also got loops attached to that. There's a loop there, there's a loop there, there's a loop there, and there's a loop there. So if you wanted to put some paracord across that, you can attach even more gear to the outside of it with your paracord. You've also got a J zipper, which will allow you to open the pack like a suitcase. So you can get straight into the guts of the pack using that J zipper. You've also got your top entry as normal. You've got your draw cord there. You've got this buckle, which you can just pull on, pull the string through. That opens your draw cord, which then allows you to get into the guts of it. You've also got at the bottom, you've got extra compression straps there, which you can also attach your roll mat to, or your tent, anything you want to strap on the outside. You've then got bottom entry, which allows you to get into the guts of it again from the underneath. You have also got this flap, which there is two buckles on the inside. If I can just grab one. there's a buckle there, which that can strap through. Goes in there like that. Pull that tight. Same on the other side. Just pull that tight. And then you've got that bottom compartment is then separate. I normally put my sleeping bag and my roll mat in there. I did used to have it with that flap on. I don't tend to use it anymore now because it actually does sort of limit your space. So I don't tend to use it anymore. It's actually better with that flap not being on it. But it is an option if you need that, guys. So you've got that. I'm just going to zip that up. Moving round to the side, you've got a stretchy pocket, which I'll just demonstrate. That will take a water bottle into that stretchy pocket there. There's also a cutting on this side here, which will also allow you to put the bottle in that way. So if you wanted to, you could have a litre in there, a litre there. Moving it round to the other side, you've got the same again. So you could have a litre there, a litre there. That's going to give you 4 litres of water ready to hand. It's also hydraulics compatible. So I've got the hydraulics pack in there, which sits very nicely on the inside. You've got that little clip, stops your pack from dropping down. The Osprey hydraulics pack has that backing plate on the bottom. Now that's supposed to allow you to actually put that back into the pack while it's fully loaded. In my experience, you can sort of get it in, but you do need to sort of squeeze it in. So, you know, you're better off taking little bits of your kit out. It depends how you pack your kit. So that's the hydraulics pack in there. You've got the little hole. So I'll just pop that round. There's actually a hole there. So that's where your tube will come from. And then you do have these loops that you could attach your pipe, your drinking pipe to, or you could get your magnet on there. You've also got your sternum strap, which you can attach your magnet to also. That's also got a whistle on it. Moving back round to the other side. Just do that up. You've got compression straps here to tighten all your gear up. Same on that side, there's a compression strap there on that side there, guys. You've also got, I'm just going to take that bottle out of there. There's actually, you've got inside out compression straps in here as well. I'm just going to take one out so you can see it. So there's a buckle at the top there. So what you can do, you can tighten your compression up while it's under that pouch, or you can actually undo it, which I'm going to do now. Just give me a second. That comes out of there. There's actually a buckle there that it comes out of, and then on the side there, there's a little hole. So you pull your strap out. It can be quite fiddly this, especially when they're brand new. That strap comes out, it goes through there, and then your buckle, that buckle which is on the inside, pops through that hole. You tighten that up, they can be quite difficult to get through these guys, especially when they're brand new. But you know, at the end of the day, you don't want it coming loose. It's not such a bad thing. And then you can tighten that right up. Which is the next feature that I'm going to move on to. So there you have, that's nice and compressed now. You do lose that pouch, but it is going to keep you nice, and it's going to keep your kit nice and tight. And it's the same on the other side. You can actually tighten them up from the inside. It is a little bit fiddly, but it's the same principle. Just pull it tight, pull that nice and tight, and then that will allow you, you've still got the use of that pouch, but your kit's nice and tight. Now, what you can also do, which is another good feature about this pack, if you're going out on just say a day trip, or you're only doing a small hike, you're not taking loads of gear with you, you don't want to bring the hood, so you can leave the hood behind. So what you can do is, there's actually a buckle there on the side. Now, when you first look at that, you think, you know, there's nothing to go into that buckle. But in actual fact, if you take that compression strap, which normally sits on the front, that goes into the buckle. There. I'm just going to do this up so it looks nice and neat. So we'll put that in there. We'll tighten that up. We'll do the same on that side. And just pull that through. I've done hundreds of miles with this pack, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. So, you've also got another buckle there. So you take the bottom compression strap. Give me a bit of slack on that. You pop that into there. You tighten that up. And that, I know it doesn't look very neat, but once you've got your kit in there and it's all compressed, it's not going to look as scruffy as that. But at the end of the day, if you're out hill walking, you know, I'm one of them. I don't care what I look like. I'm enjoying myself. If I stink of BO, I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them, isn't it, guys? We're out there having fun. We're at one with nature. I don't really care what I look like. So that's your pack nice and compressed. Now, moving back round the front, these belt pouches are absolutely awesome. You can literally fit, I like to eat a lot of Alpen bars, Belvita biscuits, porridge bars, packs of nuts that you can get from Aldi, the little single 25 gram packs of nuts that you can get from Aldi. I'm sure you've all seen them. I like to eat a lot of that. The meatster sticks, what they do, beef jerky, that kinds of stuff. So one of them pouches, if you pack it right and you use all the space properly, you're going to get a full day's worth of food in there, excluding your breakfast and your evening meal. You're going to get everything in there that you need on the go. So if you're like me and you want to just keep snacking as you're walking along, that's what I tend to do. I'm not one of them who stops. I'd rather have a small breakfast and then just top up as I'm going through the day. That pouch will allow me to stuff as much food as I want in there. That's going to give you plenty of space. In the other pouch, I like to keep my mobile phone, my antibacterial hand gel, a couple of GoPro batteries, anything that I need to hand, I can put straight in that pouch there. Also, what you can do, if you've got, like I like to carry I can't get my bloody words out. I like to carry a 2 litre water bladder. So I don't tend to carry a lot of water bottles wise. So I'll have me soft flask in that side. So that pouch, usually on that side for me, it's redundant. So what I'll do, if you want, you can also pack extra food into that. or waterproofs or anything that you want, anything that you need to hand that you could grab from behind. And that is basically it, guys. It's probably one of the best packs I've ever bought. Like I said, I've had this for about 2.5 years. I absolutely love it. I'm thinking of upgrading to a lighter one, but I'm still umming and ahhing with that at the moment. I can lose weight in other places. What you've also got, which I did miss, you do also have this compression strap at the top. So once your gear's all nice and packed up, that pops into that buckle, and that will allow you to cinch that down as well, making everything nice and tight and compressed. What I will say, what I have found about this pack is, when I've had it compressed quite tight, it does tend to squeak a little bit. Now, some people don't mind that. It annoys me. So I've actually had to sort of loosen the compression straps off a little bit, just to stop that squeaking, because it has got quite a solid frame in it. It does get a little bit, it can be a little bit squeaky, which, you know, as I say, for me, yeah, I find that quite annoying. I've actually had to stop and take it off, and as I say, I readjusted the straps. The material on it, it's made from 210 denier nylon, so it is very robust. I've actually taken quite a few falls in this. I've had a lot of weight in this pack, and I've actually bent walking poles when I've been coming down fords of it, rocks. I've slipped when it's been wet underfoot. I've slipped, I've ended up taking a tumble, I've ended up on my back, I've ended up even face down coming down Doctor's Gate the other week. I couldn't believe it. I ended up face down in a load of mud, and literally my face was black. I had to get the baby wipes out. So this pack, it has taken quite a lot of battering from me, but it's got a nice solid base. It's ripstop material, so you know you're not going to damage it. If you are unlucky enough to get a rip in it, then if you've registered it on the Osprey website, I think they do replace them. If you're looking to buy one, they're about £200. I went to Go Outdoors for mine, so I got it for, it's 200 at Go Outdoors, it's 180 if you've got their discount card. I'm ex-forces, so I have my military card on top. I got an extra 10% off, but I also copped it when it was on sale, so I paid about 144 for it, so it was a good steal. I actually waited for it to come down in price. So if you do have your Go Outdoors card and you are ex-forces, or you've got your Blue 8 NHS card, it's worth waiting around for these types of deals to come in, because they do reduce the prices quite a lot, and you know, it's a good steal. This is a quality backpack. It's going to last me a lifetime. As I say, I've done hundreds and hundreds of miles in it. It's been battered. It's going to get even more battered, but you know, it's a good solid pack. You can carry a lot of weight in this. You do have options, as I say, even on the hood. You've got, there's loops there where you can attach more stuff. If you're not using them compression straps, you can attach things to that. The limits with this pack are endless, guys. So if you're looking for a good solid pack that's going to last you a lifetime, Osprey for me is, in terms of packs, I think Osprey is probably the best that there is. I've got a Talon, the 11 litre Talon, which is a mini version of this one, and the quality, that's just the same. There are a few little differences to it, but most of the features are the same on it. So I think that's about all I've got to say on it. If you've got any questions, drop me a comment in the box below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.